Here's the solution to a problem from section 3.3. We're told what are we told? We're told that the number of deaths from failing to wear a seatbelt would decrease by 270 for every 1 percentage point gain. We talked in class about how slope is described as the change in the y value for every 1 unit increase in the x value. So since the x's are the percentage of people who wear seatbelts, then this statement about the deaths decreasing by 270 for every 1 percentage point increase in seatbelt usage is basically telling us the slope. So the slope is negative 270 because the y values would decrease by 270 for every 1 unit increase in the x's. So that means that our equation for the regression line is y equal negative 270x plus whatever the y-intercept is. So in the second part of the problem, they tell us that we should use a y-intercept of 28,910, so we can pencil that in, 28,910. And so this is the regression equation that we're supposed to be using for all of part B. So the first question asks, if no one wears a seatbelt, well, x is the percentage of people that wear a seatbelt, so that means x is 0. So in this equation, if x is 0, then the predicted annual number of deaths is just 28,910. If x is 73, then our predicted y value is negative 270 times 73 plus 28,910, which is equal to 9,200. And if 100% of people wear seatbelts, then that means x is 100, and so our predicted value is negative 270 times 100 plus 28,910. Again, we just use this equation for all of the problems in part B. And if we do the arithmetic there, then the answer is 1,910. So the main point of this problem is to remember that the interpretation of slope in the regression equation, so the slope, this number here, that's the change in the y value. And remember here, y value is number of deaths per year. So the slope is the change in y value for every 1 unit increase in the x value. So in the other problems, we had the slope and wrote down the interpretation. In this problem, we're told the interpretation, and we have to realize that that gives us the slope.